everyone, and welcome back. I'm Daisy.
And I'm Harry. We're so happy you're joining us today because we're talking about something that almost every traveler experiences sooner or later: English at the airport.
That's right. If you've ever worried about speaking English while traveling, today's episode is for you.
Honestly, I think airports can feel stressful even in your own language. Add English, and suddenly everything seems much more confusing.
Exactly. You see signs everywhere, people are walking quickly, announcements are playing over the speakers, and you don't want to miss your flight.
I still remember my first international trip. I kept thinking, what if someone asks me a question and I don't understand?
That's a very common fear. Many English learners know grammar, but they don't know the everyday English people actually use in airports.
Like talking to airline staff, finding the right gate, speaking with immigration officers, or asking where your luggage is.
Exactly. And here's the good news. Airport English is actually very predictable. The same questions and expressions are used every day.
So instead of memorizing hundreds of sentences, we can learn the most useful patterns.
That's exactly what we're going to do today. We'll travel together from the moment we enter the airport until we leave with our luggage.
Along the way, I'll probably make a few English mistakes.
More than a few.
Hey!
Don't worry. They're the same mistakes many learners make, so we'll correct them together.
We'll also practice natural conversations, useful vocabulary, pronunciation, and polite expressions that native speakers really use.
So if you're planning your first international trip, or you simply want to feel more confident at airports, stay with us until the end.
Let's begin our journey.
Situation 1. Entering the airport and reading airport signs.
Okay, I've arrived at the airport with my suitcase. What should I do first?
First, check your ticket and make sure you're at the correct terminal. Large airports often have several terminals, and going to the wrong one can waste a lot of time. That's one of the most common mistakes. If you're catching a flight, follow the departure signs. Arrivals are for passengers who have already landed.
Good tip. What other signs should I know?
Look for check-in, information desk, security, restrooms, and departure gates. These are the signs you'll use the most.
Let's practice.
Imagine you're asking for directions.
Excuse me, I can't find the departures area.
Go straight ahead and turn left. You'll see the departures entrance next to the information desk.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Another one?
Sure.
Excuse me, which terminal is Flight 315 departing from?
It's departing from Terminal 2. Just follow the blue signs.
Perfect. Thanks.
Here's a common mistake.
Let me guess. Where is my terminal number?
Exactly. Native speakers usually ask, which terminal do I need? Or, which terminal is my flight departing from?
That sounds much more natural.
It does. Another useful expression is, could you point me in the right direction?
I like that. It sounds polite.
And remember, if someone speaks too quickly, simply say, could you repeat that, please? Airport staff hear that every day.
That's encouraging. I already feel much more confident.
Situation 2. Checking in at the airline counter.
So we found the correct terminal. Now we're standing in front of the check-in counter with our suitcases.
Exactly. This is where you show your passport, check your baggage, receive your boarding pass, and sometimes choose your seat.
Honestly, this part always makes me a little nervous.
It doesn't have to. The conversation is usually short and follows the same pattern every day.
Before we practice, can you explain something? I always mix up checked baggage and carry-on luggage.
Of course, checked baggage is the suitcase you give to the airline before your flight. Carry-on luggage is the smaller bag you take onto the plane with you.
So my backpack is my carry-on luggage, and my large suitcase is checked baggage.
Exactly.
Let's practice our first conversation.
Imagine you're checking in for your flight. Good morning. I'd like to check in for my flight to Singapore.
Certainly. May I see your passport, please?
Here you are.
Thank you. Do you have any checked baggage today?
Yes, one suitcase.
Perfect. Please place it on the scale.
Of course.
Everything looks good. Here's your boarding pass. Your gate is B14, and boarding begins at 10:20.
Thank you very much.
Have a wonderful flight.
That sounds much easier than I imagined.
It usually is. Let's try another situation. This time I want a window seat.
Go ahead.
Hello. Is it possible to have a window seat?
Let me check. Yes, one is available.
That's great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What if my suitcase is too heavy?
That's another common situation.
Oh no.
Imagine this conversation.
Is everything okay with my luggage?
Your suitcase is 3 kilograms over the baggage allowance.
What can I do?
You can remove some items or pay an overweight baggage fee.
I think I'll move a few things into my carry-on bag.
That's a common solution, as long as your carry-on still meets the airline's rules.
Time for one of my mistakes?
Go for it.
Please give me my boarding ticket.
Native speakers usually say boarding pass, not boarding ticket.
Right. Boarding pass.
Here's another one. I have 2 luggages. That's a very common mistake. Luggage is uncountable. Instead, say, I have 2 bags, or I have 2 pieces of luggage.
I'll remember that.
Here are a few useful expressions you'll hear all the time. I'd like to check in for my flight. Could I have a window seat, please? What is my baggage allowance? Is my carry-on luggage okay? Could you repeat the gate number, please?
I especially like that last one. Repeating the gate number helps make sure I heard it correctly.
Exactly. And here's one final tip. Have your passport ready before you reach the counter. It saves time and helps the line move more smoothly.
That's simple but very helpful.
Now we've checked in, received our boarding pass, and dropped off our checked baggage.
Which means there's only one place to go next.
That's right, the security checkpoint. Situation 3. Airport security check.
I think this is the part that makes everyone a little nervous.
You're right, but once you know the process, it's actually very simple. The security officers are there to keep everyone safe, and they give the same instructions to thousands of passengers every day.
So I just need to listen carefully and follow the instructions?
Exactly. Before you walk through the security checkpoint, you'll usually place your carry-on luggage, laptop, phone, belt, and sometimes your jacket or shoes into trays.
And there are rules about liquids too, right?
Yes. Many airports have limits on liquids in your carry-on luggage, So it's always a good idea to check the rules before your trip. Let's practice a conversation. Imagine you've just reached the front of the line.
Good morning.
Good morning. Please place your carry-on luggage on the conveyor belt.
Certainly.
Please remove your laptop and place it in a separate tray.
No problem.
Now empty your pockets and walk through the metal detector.
Thank you.
Perfect. That's one of the most common conversations you'll hear.
Let's try another one.
This time, you're carrying a bottle of water.
Uh-oh.
Exactly.
Is everything okay?
I'm afraid this bottle of water can't go through security. Please leave it here.
I understand. Thank you for letting me know.
You're welcome.
One more?
Sure.
Excuse me. It's my first international flight. I'm not sure what to do.
That's completely okay. Place your bags in the trays, remove your laptop, and then walk through the scanner.
Thank you for your help.
My pleasure.
Those conversations are much shorter than I expected.
Exactly. Security conversations are usually clear and direct.
Time for my English mistake.
Go ahead.
I have one laptop inside my luggage carry.
A native speaker would say, I have a laptop in my carry-on bag. That sounds much more natural. Here's another common mistake.
I will pass in the metal machine.
A better sentence is, I'll walk through the metal detector.
Metal detector. I'll remember that.
Great.
What are some useful expressions?
Here are a few you'll hear often. Please place your bag on the conveyor belt. Please empty your pockets. Please step forward. You may collect your belongings now.
And if I don't understand?
Simply say, could you repeat that, please? Or could you show me what to do?
I like the second one because sometimes watching is easier than listening.
Exactly. Another helpful tip is to prepare while you're waiting in line. Take out your laptop and keep your passport easy to reach. That makes the whole process faster.
And probably less stressful, too.
Definitely. Also, don't rush. Clear communication is more important than moving quickly.
So now we've entered the airport, checked in, dropped off our baggage, and passed through the security checkpoint.
That's right.
Which means it's time for passport control.
Exactly. Next, we'll practice the questions immigration officers usually ask and how to answer them with confidence. Situation 4. Immigration and passport control.
I think this is the part that worries people the most.
I understand why, but it's usually much easier than people imagine. Immigration officers simply want to confirm who you are and why you're visiting their country.
So they're not expecting perfect English.
Not at all. They just need clear and honest answers.
What questions do they usually ask?
Common questions include, what's the purpose of your visit? How long will you stay? Where will you be staying? Do you have a return ticket?
Those don't sound too difficult.
Exactly. Let's practice.
Good morning.
Good morning. May I see your passport, please?
Certainly. Here it is.
Thank you. What's the purpose of your visit?
I'm here on vacation.
How long will you be staying? I'll stay for 1 week. Where will you be staying during your visit? At the City Center Hotel. Thank you. Enjoy your stay. Thank you very much. Nice job. Let's do another one. This time, you're traveling for business. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. What's the purpose of your visit? I'm here for a business meeting. Do you have a return ticket? Yes, I do. May I see it, please? Of course. Everything looks good. Welcome. Thank you. Let's practice one more situation. Okay. Hello. Hello. Where will you be staying during your visit? I'll be staying with my brother. How long will you stay?
About 10 days.
Thank you. Have a great trip.
Thanks a lot.
See? Most conversations are short and friendly.
Time for my mistakes.
Go ahead.
The officer asks, "What's the purpose of your visit?" And I answer, "I come for enjoy."
A native speaker would say, I'm here on vacation, or I'm here to visit my family.
That sounds much more natural.
Here's another one.
I will stay since 7 days.
We say, I'll stay for 7 days.
For, not since.
Exactly. We use for to talk about a period of time.
Good tip.
Here are some useful expressions. I'm here on vacation. I'm traveling for business. I'll be staying at a hotel. Yes, I have a return ticket. Could you repeat the question, please?
That last one is especially useful.
Definitely. If you don't understand, don't guess. Just ask politely.
Do you have any extra tips?
Yes. Keep your passport open to the photo page before you reach the counter. If you have a hotel reservation or return ticket, keep them easy to find.
That saves time and makes you feel more confident.
Exactly. And remember, speak slowly. Immigration officers care more about clear information than perfect grammar.
That's really encouraging.
So now we've entered the airport, checked in, passed through security, and completed passport control, which means we're finally inside the departure area.
That's right.
There's just one problem. Let me guess. Airports are huge. How do I find my boarding gate? Great question. That's exactly what we'll learn next as we practice asking for directions, understanding airport announcements, and dealing with gate changes. Situation 5. Finding the boarding gate. We've finished immigration, and now we're in the departure area. There are so many shops, restaurants, and people walking around. It feels like a small city. That's true, especially in large international airports. But before you start shopping, your first job is to find your boarding gate. Good point. My boarding pass says gate A15, but should I still check the airport screens? Absolutely. Always look at the departure screens, because gate numbers and boarding times can change.
So I shouldn't depend only on my boarding pass?
Exactly. Listen for announcements, too. You might hear that your flight has been delayed or your gate has changed.
Let's practice.
Imagine you're looking for your gate.
Excuse me, could you tell me where gate A15 is?
Certainly. Walk straight ahead, then turn right. You'll see gate A15 next to the coffee shop.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Here's another situation. I looked at the departure screen and something has changed.
Okay.
Excuse me, my boarding pass says gate C8, but the screen says gate D11.
That's correct. Your gate has changed to D11.
Thanks for confirming.
You're welcome. I'd head there now because boarding will begin soon.
Good advice.
Let's practice one more.
My flight is delayed this time.
Unfortunately, that happens sometimes.
Excuse me, has my flight been delayed?
Yes, your flight is delayed by 45 minutes.
Will the gate stay the same?
Yes, for now. Please keep checking the departure screens for updates.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Those conversations are actually very simple.
Exactly. Airports use the same expressions every day.
Time for another mistake.
Go ahead.
Where is my door?
At an airport, we say gate, not door. A natural question is, where is my gate? Or, where is gate A15?
Got it. Another one. My flight is 1 hour late.
People will understand you, but a more natural expression is, my flight has been delayed by 1 hour.
I like that better.
Here's one more.
Where I should go.
The correct question is, where should I go?
I always forget the word order.
That's okay. It gets easier with practice.
What useful expressions should everyone know?
These are great ones. Where is gate B12? What time does boarding begin? Has my gate changed? Is this the correct gate for flight 428? Could you repeat the announcement, please? I think asking, is this the correct gate, is really helpful. Definitely. It's much better to ask than to wait at the wrong gate. Any tips for understanding announcements? Yes. Don't try to understand every word. Listen for the flight number, destination, gate number, and words like boarding, delayed, or final call.
So I should focus on the important information.
Exactly. One last tip. Arrive at your gate early. That way, even if there's a gate change or another announcement, you'll have plenty of time.
That's smart. Less rushing means less stress.
Absolutely.
So we found our gate, checked the departure screens, and learned how to handle a gate change and a delayed flight.
Which means there's only one thing left before takeoff. Boarding the airplane.
That's right. Next, we'll learn how to find your seat, ask flight attendants for help, and understand the most common English you'll hear on board. Situation 6. Boarding the plane and talking to flight attendants.
This is my favorite part. The boarding announcement has started, everyone is lining up, and we're finally getting on the plane.
It is an exciting moment. Once you're on board, you'll need to find your seat. Put your carry-on luggage in the overhead bin, fasten your seatbelt, and listen to the safety announcement.
I always wonder if I'm holding up the line while looking for my seat. Don't worry. It happens to almost everyone, especially on a first flight. If you need help, just ask a flight attendant.
Let's practice our first conversation.
Great.
Excuse me, could you help me find seat 22A?
Of course. Walk a little farther down the aisle. Seat 22A is the window seat on your left.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Enjoy your flight.
Easy enough.
Here's another common situation.
My backpack is a little heavy.
Go ahead.
Excuse me, could you help me put my bag in the overhead bin?
Certainly. Here you go.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Let's try one more.
This time you've been sitting for a while and you'd like some water.
Excuse me, could I have a glass of water, please?
Of course. I'll bring it right away.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Those are all conversations I can imagine having on a real flight.
Exactly. They're short, polite, and practical.
Time for my mistake.
I was waiting for it.
Please put my bag in the top box.
Native speakers usually say overhead bin. So a natural sentence is, could you help me put my bag in the overhead bin?
Overhead bin. Got it.
Another one?
Give me water.
People would understand you, but it sounds too direct. A much better way is, could I have some water, please? Or, may I have a glass of water, please?
Adding please makes a big difference.
It really does.
I have one more. I sit in window.
A natural sentence is, I have a window seat. Or, I'm sitting by the window.
That sounds much better.
Here are some useful expressions you'll hear on almost every flight. Could you help me find my seat? May I have a blanket, please? Could I have some water? Where is the restroom? Is this the overhead bin for my row?
Those are definitely worth remembering.
Here's another helpful tip. Listen carefully during the safety announcement. You don't have to understand every word, but pay attention to important phrases like seatbelt, emergency exit, electronic devices, takeoff, and landing.
So I should focus on the keywords instead of every sentence?
Exactly.
What if I don't hear the announcement clearly?
You can also watch the safety demonstration. The flight attendants use hand movements and visual instructions, so it's easy to follow.
That's true. Even without perfect English, I can understand what's happening.
Exactly. Communication isn't only about words.
One last tip before we take off.
Be polite, stay relaxed, and don't hesitate to ask for help. Flight attendants assist passengers every day, and they're happy to answer simple questions. So now we've boarded the plane, found our seats, stored our carry-on luggage, and fastened our seatbelts.
That's right. After a comfortable flight,
We'll arrive at our destination and head to baggage claim to collect our luggage. Situation 7. Arrival, immigration, and baggage claim.
oh, we made it! The plane has landed safely.
That's always a great feeling. But remember, your journey isn't quite finished yet.
Right. We still need to leave the airport.
Exactly. After getting off the plane, you'll usually follow the arrivals signs. Depending on the country, you may go through passport control first, then collect your checked baggage, and finally pass through customs.
I always notice lots of signs after landing.
Yes. Look for signs that say arrivals, passport control, baggage claim, customs, exit, or connecting flights.
And where do I collect my suitcase?
From the baggage carousel. Your flight number and the correct carousel number will be shown on the airport screens.
Let's practice.
Imagine you're looking for your luggage.
Excuse me, where can I collect my checked baggage?
Your luggage will arrive at baggage carousel 5. Just follow the baggage claim signs.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Here's another situation.
Go ahead.
Excuse me, I have a connecting flight. Where should I go?
Follow the signs for connecting flights. If you're unsure, the information desk is just around the corner.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
One more conversation.
This time, you're waiting at the baggage carousel.
Excuse me, is this the correct carousel for Flight 218?
Yes, it is. The luggage should start arriving in a few minutes.
Great, thanks.
You're welcome.
Those conversations are nice and simple.
That's because airport English is often short and direct.
Time for another mistake.
Go ahead.
Where I can take my luggage?
A more natural question is, where can I collect my luggage? Or where can I pick up my luggage?
Collect sounds much more natural.
Exactly.
Another one. I need go outside airport.
A famous speaker would say, "I need to go to the exit," or simply, "Where is the airport exit?"
I forgot the word to again.
That's a very common mistake.
What useful expressions should we remember here?
These are great ones. Where can I collect my luggage? Which baggage carousel should I use? Where is customs? I have a connecting flight. Could you tell me where the exit is?
Those would definitely help after a long flight.
Absolutely. Here's one more tip. Don't panic if your suitcase doesn't appear right away. It can take several minutes before the baggage carousel starts moving.
That's good to know. I always worry if I don't see my bag immediately.
Most of the time, it's simply taking a little longer. Stay patient, check the flight number on the baggage carousel screen, and wait for a few minutes.
And if my luggage still doesn't arrive?
Then it's time for our final airport situation.
Uh-oh, lost luggage.
Hopefully it never happens, but every traveler should know what to say if it does. Situation 8. Lost luggage and asking for help.
Oh, I really hope this never happens. But what if everyone collects their luggage and my suitcase never arrives?
First of all, don't panic. Most airports have a baggage service or airline help desk where you can report missing luggage.
So I should ask for help immediately?
Yes, the staff will ask for your boarding pass, baggage tag, and a description of your suitcase. They'll then create a report and help you track your bag.
Let's practice.
Imagine you're speaking at the airline's baggage service desk.
Excuse me, I can't find my suitcase.
I'm sorry to hear that. Could you show me your boarding pass and baggage tag?
Certainly. Here they are.
Thank you. Could you describe your suitcase?
It's a large black suitcase with a blue luggage tag.
Thank you. We'll check our system and file a report.
Thanks for your help.
You're welcome.
Let's try another situation.
This time, your suitcase has arrived, but it's damaged. Excuse me, my suitcase was damaged during the flight.
I'm sorry about that. Please fill out this form, and we'll review your claim.
Thank you. How long will it take?
We'll contact you within a few days.
Great. Thanks. One more conversation. Excuse me, when will my luggage be delivered?
As soon as we locate it, we'll deliver it to the address you provide.
That's good to know. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Time for my last English mistake.
Let's hear it.
My baggage is losted.
The correct sentence is, my baggage is lost, or my luggage is missing.
Lost, not losted.
Exactly.
One more. Where is my baggage report paper? A more natural question is, could I have the baggage report form, please?
That sounds much better.
Here are a few useful expressions. I can't find my luggage. My suitcase is missing. My bag was damaged. Could you help me fill out the report? When will my luggage arrive?
Those expressions would really help in a stressful situation.
Absolutely. And remember, keep your baggage tag until you've collected your suitcase. It's very important if you need to report a problem.
That's a great tip.
Well, Harry, we've completed our entire airport journey. We certainly have. We started outside the airport, followed the departure signs, checked in, received our boarding pass, went through the security checkpoint, answered questions at passport control, found our boarding gate, boarded the plane, landed safely, collected our luggage, and even learned what to do if a suitcase goes missing. Along the way, we practiced useful expressions like, "I'd like to check in for my flight. Could you tell me where gate B12 is? Could you repeat that, please? And I can't find my luggage."
And I made plenty of mistakes.
You did, but they were mistakes that many English learners make. That's why they're worth practicing.
My biggest lesson today is that I don't need perfect grammar. I just need clear, polite English.
Exactly. Speak slowly, listen for key words, and don't be afraid to ask someone to repeat information. Airport staff are there to help you.
The more you practice these conversations aloud, the more natural they'll feel when you actually travel.
Confidence comes from practice, not perfection.
Before we say goodbye, remember that airport English becomes easier every time you use it.
Learn useful sentence patterns instead of trying to memorize hundreds of different phrases. That's how real communication works.
Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Every traveler feels nervous sometimes, and a smile, a please, and a thank you can make every conversation easier.
If you enjoyed today's episode, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more practical English conversations.
And tell us in the comments, which airport situation would you like to practice first? Checking in, immigration, boarding, or maybe talking to flight attendants?
If you have friends or family who are planning to travel abroad, share this podcast with them. It might make their next trip a lot less stressful.
Thanks so much for listening and practicing with us today.
We hope this episode helps you travel with more confidence and speak English naturally wherever you go.
Have a wonderful day, safe travels, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.